Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grow with your hosts, Jenny Ann and Julia Grant. With special guest, community activist and founder of Mothers Over Murder, Clemmie Greenlee. Featuring the Buds House Band.
To be here.
So welcome to Grow, and this is our show on plants and the power of personal growth.
Yes.
I am Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Hello.
And I'm Jenny Ann. How's it going, everybody?
Hi.
So our show, you don't have to be a plant person to be a part of our show, to watch it and to be open to it. Our guests aren't typical plant people. We like to take people out of their comfort zones because it really helps us all grow. So I'm really excited because we have an extremely special guest today who's a very powerful woman who's been doing incredible things for the community. And I want to get this because, I know her name is Miss Clemmie Greenlee, which is like, whew, but she is the founder and chief executive officer of Nashville Peacemakers, and she is a tireless advocate for nonviolence and giving a voice to the voiceless. So I have chills just saying
Me
that.
too.
Yes.
I can't wait to meet her.
Yes.
So today's project, we are going to be propagating a plant and preserving a moment in time. Okay, so what does that mean to you?
What is that? What's plant propagation?
So
I don't know what that is.
yeah, so it's really simple. Basically, you're taking an established, healthy plant and you're making more of it through a cutting, and that way the plant continues to live on, and you can give them as gifts.
Yes, and we are using it today because our show is about preserving a memory. So we love the idea of being able to take something special and help it grow and continue on. And it's just amazing to be able to look at a plant and think about where you received it and what it's gone through the process, and it's just that connection. It's really a connection.
Yes,
yeah, I love
absolutely.
That. Yep.
How do you preserve your memories?
How do I preserve my memories? Well, we have done episodes before about photographing plants, and for me, I really love photography, as you know, and some of you know I've gotten to photograph at the Ryman Auditorium, the Grand Ole Opry. That's just been such an amazing experience. But for me, photographs are extremely special because I can look back on all the years of just my kids, everything, and see these memories, and it's just such a beautiful thing, So, and what about you?
Yes, so absolutely. So I do photographs as well, but I grew up in the Polaroid era.
Oh!
So if I go on vacation and I have good moments, I actually go and print my photographs out.
Okay.
And so what I
I need to take more time to do that. I'm really bad about doing that.
Yeah, and so,
I don't think I'm the only one either.
Yeah, and so what I do is just I write a description on the back and the date.
That's nice.
And so it just helps me preserve,
Yes.
the memory.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love that. So, when we come back, we've got the very special Clemmie.
Clemmie.
So we'll
yes,
be
we'll be right back.
Our website offers even more. Visit thegrowlife.org and come grow with us.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Yes. So, hi, Clemmie.
Hi.
And welcome to the plant table.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So this is my first time meeting you, but I guarantee it's not going to be the last time, okay?
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
And I have known you just fairly recently through my husband and your incredible work. And so, you know, I was reading your bio and just like, I didn't realize like, it's just, you're incredible. You are absolutely incredible. Can you elaborate, tell people about your projects, a little bit about yourself, and
Well, I started. I'm the mother of a murdered son, and
Sorry for your
from
loss.
gun violence, and I didn't want to hate.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be depressed. So I said, let me think of something to give back to help the person, number one, that murdered my son. And if I help that person, then I know how to love again on top of my hate. And that started with me just going to the streets, just getting troubled teens, at-risk youth, not even matter what color they were. They was going through some changes. I want to help them. And I came in and just started doing activities and programs with them, and at the end of the day, I ended up bringing back home economics, doing with the girls, the cooking and the sewing, and now I'm doing with the boys, which your husband is involved, and it's a program called Guitars and Not Guns.
Yeah.
And so you want to join a gang, join my gang.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Yes.
And that's really beautiful because you know my stepdaughter passed, as you know, in 2012, and we started a nonprofit to celebrate her life and give back. And it's a very therapeutic and healing experience. And we're so grateful. Like, you know, my husband is involved, and he's going to talk to you a little bit more about, you know, what he does with your kids in a little bit.
You saved my life.
Yes, I mean, it's just amazing. So you have several different programs that you run, and it's just
That's amazing.
So the third one is the moms themselves, because of me. They wanted to know how can they get through the night. How do I go through the day to work and all of that without losing it? So I started talking to them about what I do to try to get through it, and it ended up turning into a program called Mothers Over Murder.
Okay.
So I meet with them every second Tuesday and every fourth Sunday.
Okay.
And we just break bread, cry, therapeutic, bring in therapists, mental illness therapists, and just talk, cry, break bread, and throw out the trash can.
And it's important to let things out.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know, Clemmie, we need more people like you.
Yes.
We need more people to tell their story and to give encouragement during
Yeah.
difficult, challenging times, that there is a path forward.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Well, awesome.
Yeah, so Clemmie, are you a plant person?
No.
No, that's okay. That is okay.
Well, I think you told me a little bit, and this is we're doing a show. We're going to be doing propagation today, and you were telling me something that a friend of yours was telling you about was at a funeral, and it was talking about cutting a flower, bringing it home from that funeral, and putting it in some water, and then putting it in soil eventually. So we're going to kind of do that today, and we're going to be preserving a memory. So that way you can kind of experience that and carry that on. You know?
Yeah, because when I asked you that, I was like, what do grow mean? Because I never looked it up.
Well, it has multiple meanings.
Yeah, but I never
meanings,
looked it up. And when you said plants, it almost made me cry because I told you the only plants we get close to are the ones at our sons or daughter funerals.
Okay.
And for you to actually put your hand on something that you're going to help grow yourself, it like rebirth them personally for me.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to doing it.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
Awesome.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break,
Okay.
and then we will be back with our project. Woo!
Available on all streaming platforms. Remember to plant for your plants too.
Welcome back, everybody. And we are here with Miss Clemmie Greenlee. I'm like, I almost lost my. And I just have to point out, I just love this. I was telling you a minute ago, this beautiful dress and the colors. It's just so perfect with the flowers and the sun. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
So we are in a moment going to be doing. We're going to preserve a memory. We're going to do multiple different ways to do so. Right?
Yes. Yes. So I'm going to explain a little bit about the plant propagation. We're going to have two ways Jenny is going to explain how you can propagate from an established plant, and I'm going to show you how you can propagate from a cutting from a flower. So Jenny, would you like to start?
Sure, I'll get started. So let's start here. All right, we got this guy right here, okay? And Clemmie's gonna actually do the work, you guys.
Ooh.
So this is a snake plant, and it's very, very, very easy to propagate. So all you're gonna do, take that scissors, and if you go to pick, let's do this guy right here. So you're gonna cut him at an angle. Just like you see this guy right here, how it's at like, okay? So you're gonna just cut this, let's right down in here, just cut him in like a V shape, okay?
On both sides.
Yep,
Okay.
you got it?
That stem's thick, isn't it? But yeah, just keep going. Perfect.
Okay. Perfect, okay. Let's do it in a V. So we're gonna cut it like that, just like that. All right. Is there any way you could set that over there, Julia?
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna kind of do it like this. So I had this in my windowsill at home. I just decided to use this wine glass. So why don't you pick, which one would you like to use? The thing about propagating is I was trying to do it in this blue glass, but the roots, see these roots here,
Wow.
they were not growing as quickly. So I switched to a clear glass and it started moving along. So the thing about these is, and you can use a mason jar. I mean, this dollar store, this is like a vintage antique. You can kind of get creative, but I recommend clear. And then, so first you're just gonna pour some water in.
Okay.
Pick whichever one you like, just pick one. Yeah.
Well, I love the one in the middle.
Okay, let's go with that one.
Look tall and sassy.
Yes, I love that.
Okay, so how much are you gonna tell me how much?
Let's go a little bit more because we want it to get up past here.
Okay.
So keep going.
So
Keep going.
Yeah, that
Okay,
should be
now.
good. Okay, so then you're
Okay.
just going to put that right inside the water.
Oh, that is beautiful already.
Yeah.
And this plant
like
I
that
actually
in the
pulled off the
glass.
set too. So
Oh.
yeah, so you can just kind of trim
Okay.
from wherever. So and then I put mine in a windowsill. That's where
Okay.
this one was. And then you just give it some time. You really don't have to do much. And then you see it starts to grow roots here.
Oh my goodness.
Kind of like our song,
like
roots
that.
go to the ground, right? so then what you can do from there is actually take a planter and put it in soil once it's got the roots. And once it has roots, could you
It'll
pass
grow
that back
like
over
this?
real quick
Yes.
again, Julia? Thank you so much. So once it has a good amount of roots on it, you put it in soil, then it'll start growing, and you see it has this new growth in
Yes,
the center?
I see it.
You'll start to get that as well once it's in the soil, because it's not, if it's in the glass, it's just going to get the roots.
Okay,
Right? But if you
okay.
put it in soil, you're going to start getting all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
And this is a snake plant. Super, super easy, very low maintenance. You don't have to water them very much.
Oh.
This usually sits in like near my buffet, and not,
Okay.
light, but not a ton, and yeah.
Oh, I'm
So,
looking
yeah.
forward to it. I see the
Yeah.
little baby right here. That's
That's right. That's
So yeah,
right.
and I'm gonna send this one home with you today.
Oh my
So-
God.
Yes.
Yes.
It's mine. It's
Yes.
mine.
So Julia,
Okay.
you're gonna do a demonstration
Okay.
there
Yes.
too with some
Yes.
roses. Here, I'll take
You'll
that for
take
you.
that.
Okay.
And we will,
Over
okay.
here.
So we have some beautiful roses here. And we get these a lot, like for funerals, for engagements, weddings. So it's really multi-purpose. But what I like about the rose, and here you can hold it, but be careful,
Okay.
is that, it has the woody stem. So that's going to be easy for it to grow roots. Now what we're going to do, we have our pot here with soil. And actually I need to grab one thing underneath here. Right here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut the rose short. So I want you to cut it about right here.
Okay. Like off in here?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Gone.
For you.
Done.
Okay, now we're gonna do
It
something.
just looked like my height.
I know. We're gonna do
Okay.
something super hard now. Okay.
Okay, super hard. Okay.
We're gonna cut off the rose.
No.
Yes, yes. But you want to know why? Is because we want to give all the energy into making roots. And if we still have this, it's just going to feed the rose. But we won't be done with this yet, okay?
Okay.
So cut it off.
Can I turn my head? Yeah. So I'm actually cutting it.
Cut it off.
Oh, Jesus.
I know.
Everybody holler, oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're actually going to leave some leaves on it because that's how the plant, makes its food, photosynthesis. So what I have here, rooting hormone. Now this you can buy at like a big box store or anything, but we're just going to give this guy an extra boost to get started.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is just dip it in.
Just like
that in.
this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it.
Take
And
it out?
then,
Okay.
give it a little shake. And then what I want you to do is just put it in the dirt.
Oh.
Just like, yes. And so what's going to happen,
I've never saw this.
you're going to actually mist it.
saw it.
Yeah, you're going to mist it.
And how often should she mist it?
Like weekly, just check on it weekly and everything and put it in the window. But with this flower, this part right here, there's also an option of pressing the flowers. So you can also dry the flowers, and here's an option to,
Oh.
yes,
Oh
these
my
are with
God, I like
wildflowers.
that.
And you also have,
Never saw it.
it's kind of small, but you can actually make jewelry too out of it right here. But I mean, we'll have to do this for another episode, but it's really simple. You just have to dry the petals out, actually deconstruct it and dry them out.
Okay.
So that's, you have 2 options here. Do you
yeah.
think,
I like
Three
that.
options.
3,
right?
yeah, three
yes.
options.
And I like that. I'll go get me one of these and take this and make this happen. I'm going to watch this and I'm going to fall in love with this one.
Yeah.
And,
Yes, but I have to give one disclaimer though. Is that when you buy roses from a store, you don't know what type of variety there are. I mean, I think there's like hundreds of varieties. So, you don't know what it is, but it's unique to that person. That's what's special.
this is going to be special to me, y'all.
Yes.
So what did you think of all this, Clemmie?
I am blown away. Definitely didn't know anything about the snake plant that could do that. And you cut that rose off. I never saw it.
I know.
It kind of broke my heart a little bit.
Well, just remember with your
But-
snake plant, once you start getting some roots,
Roots.
throw it in some soil and stick it right back in the same
Yes.
spot. Yeah.
And just to see that this is planted back in dirt make me feel like this is my son that's going to come up and develop into something.
Yes,
hopefully.
yes. And
Yeah.
I have something I wanted to share with you too.
Okay.
So this plant right here,
Oh my
so this is actually, it's a Christmas cactus. And this was actually from my mother, and my mother is deceased. And so this
See,
plant
what
is
I told
actually
you, we
about
always-
80 years old.
Wow.
And it's just such a good memory because it's like her hands took care of me.
Yes.
Her hands took care of this plant.
Oh
And
my
every time that it blooms,
You guys are gonna make me want to cry.
I know.
Oh my goodness! Everybody at home, who needs a Kleenex?
Yes.
but every time it blooms, I think of her.
Oh, yes.
That's beautiful.
And
I
that's
love
what
it.
you just made me
Woo!
think of when you suck it. I know.
Deep.
Oh my goodness. Oh
As
my
they say,
goodness.
give me a moment. No.
So, well, Clemmie, so tell us, you have several organizations, and in a minute, we're gonna have you go over and talk to my husband a little bit more about how he works with you, and he's gonna play a few songs on guitar that he does with some of your kids and stuff.
Wow, okay.
So, so tell everybody, like, what are your organizations again, and
So it's 3 programs. The girls 11 to 16 is called Back to Basics. The boys 11 to 16 is called Straight Talk. The mothers that have lost their kids to some kind of violence is called Mothers Over Murder.
And you Do you have a website? You're a
yes.
nonprofit, right?
Yes, my website is NashvillePeacemakers.org.
Okay.
And I always say, call my number, 615-589-8984. I'm the secretary.
Yes, and I got one final question.
Yeah.
So you started this in 2003.
Yes.
It's been 20 years.
Yes.
Where do you see the next 20 years?
That's a
the
great
growing.
question, yes.
Oh, well, I hope the moms that I'm loving on will have the leadership to start their own business for their child
Yeah,
and multiply it
absolutely.
for other mothers.
Right.
Yes.
Well, you guys, we will be right back. Clemmie is going to go and talk to my husband and do some guitar stuff. And yeah, we'll be right back in just a minute. So stay tuned.
Let's stay connected. Like, follow, and subscribe.
Well, here we both are on Grow TV.
Yes.
I mean, did you think we'd be here, what, last year at this time?
Yeah.
That's about the time I met you.
Yes.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. I was wanting to do something with some young boys, keeping them getting in the street, grabbing guns. And I didn't know what to do. I couldn't think of anything. And turned on the news, Channel 5, I'll never forget it. And you was on there.
Yeah.
And you was teaching some kids at a school. What school was it?
That was
You
over by
remember?
where I used to work at Hattie Cotton.
Ah, okay,
for
yeah,
Metro.
that's where I came and
yeah, I
met you
was there
at.
for about, I was at that particular location for about, 12, 13 years.
Oh, wow, get
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Oh, I caught you just in time.
I know.
Yes, so I said, give me that number. Somebody give me a pen, give me a paper. I want to call this guy. And I called that number and you answered. And I was just blown away that you answered it, not the secretary, not your agent, or what. You answered it. And I just told you what I was trying to do, and I'm trying to save a life and stop kids from repeating the juvenile in the graveyard. And you said, come and meet with me. And the next thing I know, you've been at my facility, in my basement, my church fellowship hall.
Grateful and
teaching.
blessed. And Jenny was in on that too,
Yes,
remember?
you got, yeah,
And
Jenny.
you say Queen Jenny.
Queen Jenny. That's not Queen Jenny.
It's Queen
Yes,
Jenny.
so-
And we were so grateful you gave us a shout and involved with the, guitars for guns.
Yes.
And you showed me how they bring that guitar in, put it in the box. Well, first they would just bring the weapon
Yeah,
in, put it
yes.
in the box, and then belong to the
Yes.
program. So,
So this is what it started out being. For the kids would bring me guns and I could put them up because they don't want to go do any kind of harm. And it turned into bringing guitars now,
Right.
putting them up because they don't want the guns. They waiting on Uncle Dave to come because they know he finna do some guitar lessons. And I just appreciate you. You and Jenny, y'all did not have a second thought when I asked y'all to come over to my place, my community, because so many people do a segment on don't go over there, it's too dangerous. And I mean, that's everywhere you go, but
course.
somebody have to give somebody a chance to see that there's other places.
And it's not only that, your organization and our organization are so much alike. You lost a child, I lost a child, Jenny lost a stepchild, and people wonder about silver linings and something that could just, be so dark.
Yes.
And by keeping programs like these alive and the spirit growing. And these kids, they come from right there where the heart of the blues is in Nashville.
Yes.
And it's like they're learning about something that is part of heritage, not only in our town, but all over.
You done gave them a whole outlook on life right now. with the
Right. They
guitars.
learn that
You
12-bar
really have.
blues. And I love that.
Well, we just have about 30 seconds left. Sorry to
Okay.
interrupt.
No,
I know
no,
we can
We could have been going all day.
Yeah. So you already told us how to get in touch with you.
Yes.
Please reach out if you have friends or know someone in need. Reach out to Clemmie.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
And Clemmie, we have a gift for you.
Okay, I love you.
You are an amazing, amazing woman.
Okay.
And it makes me think of a lotus flower. And a lotus flower pushes through the dirt and the muck and blossoms into just something absolutely incredible and beautiful.
Now you're going to make me
So we have this for you. It is your own lotus flower to look at and to remind yourself of the beautiful
my
things that you're
God.
doing.
Oh.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do, for being here with us. Oh, good Lord, I'm like all teary-eyed up here.
Ooh.
So, thank you.
This is so beautiful.
Thank you for being here. We will be right back. Thank you so much for being with us.
you.
Give it up for Clemmie.
Let's stay connected. Like, follow, and subscribe.
Give it up one more time for Clemmie.
Clemmie. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I love her.
Yes.
I do.
How
I do.
can you not?
Oh
It's
my
just-
goodness.
Yeah. So, whew, okay. So we're back. This is the ending of our show. We like to do our mindful moments and also our giveaway.
Woo.
So, so we get questions sent in to us, and so my question is, how do I take care of myself during busy times? Oh, good Lord. My life isn't busy at all, is it? No. So, man, how do I take care of? I honestly, I'm still working on that. I recently was diagnosed as on the spectrum, so I have autism and ADHD, and my brain works overtime all the time. And because of that awareness now, I'm really trying to take regular breaks during the day and really reconnect with myself and really just take deep breaths. Pay attention to how I'm feeling. Like, just listen to myself, because we get so caught up in life, and someone whose brain works on overdrive, it's so easy to carry that anxiety around because we're not slowing myself down. So I really make it a purposeful daily activity. It's kind of a new thing for me because I have a million things going on and I love all the things that I do, but I also notice that my body holds it all in. So, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah. So, what's your question?
That was good,
Yes,
Jenny. Okay,
yes.
so mine is garden related.
Okay.
How do I garden with limited space?
Oh,
Ooh. So I can definitely relate to that because, I've lived in an apartment with like no balcony or nothing.
Yep.
And so, but I didn't let that limitation stop me. So what I did, I was intentional and I joined a community garden. And so I was able to meet a lot of people, get space, and that gave me the skills. So now that I do have a bigger place, I can use that.
Yeah.
So just,
And you
be
can
flexible.
Use the glass. Put it in the windowsill.
Yeah, and there's also grow lights too. We'll have another episode on that
Yes,
one day.
we should.
So
Definitely should.
our giveaway.
So we have a giveaway because we have a
Woo!
sponsor from Earth First Plant Company. Where's
Here's
our
our
giveaway?
cup.
There's our little guy here.
All right. Would you like to pick?
Sure. See what number? Lucky number 30.
Come on up here.
Yes. We know you. Yes. Tell everybody who you are, beautiful friend.
My name is May.
And this is not a favorite thing. We didn't do this on purpose. We drew the numbers. So yes.
Of course. I'm so happy to be up here with you
Yes.
guys.
This is May. For those of you who didn't hear, this is May. How you doing?
I'm good.
We're so happy
Good.
to hear.
Expect to be on TV.
Well, there you go.
That's okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So this is a seedling. This is a white fir. And this gets to like 30 to 50 feet tall.
Ooh, wow.
So, and it lasts 300 years
Oh,
old.
wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
Give it some love.
Give it some
plant it
love.
today.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here with us. We love you, girl.
Love you.
Congratulations. This is incredible.
Woo!
Awesome.
Yes.
We'll see ya. All right. Well, that's about it.
I know. I'm a little bit
Oh my
sad.
goodness, I am too. Man. Well, thanks for growing with us,
you.
you guys. We love you all so much. And we will see you next
time.
Take care.
Oh.
From Nashville, Tennessee, this has been a Grow production.